Hi, Elaine here for this new moon in Aquarius. Um, so usually how I work with new moon energy is initiating something new, whatever I want to start a process in. And I really feel like this is the first new moon of this year, and it's really asking us to what it's what community, what changes do we want, what is a different way of thinking. And that's kind of Aquarius vibe, is community, thinking outside of the box, not limiting ourselves. And that energy is pretty much coming up a lot. And also um, something with changes and transitions. So for this new moon, I really recommend that you make a list, that you journal, that you do some sort of meditation. And if you cannot do meditations that you sit still in, that's perfectly fine. You can do like a moving meditation, doing the dishes, doing something repetitive that takes your mind off of an issue and allows something to come in and like clears out. I do that often, and I was just talking to a friend about that. And it's kind of like where I have a problem and I just know that I can't think about it anymore because I'm just wearing on it and is not needed. And that energy is being wasted and going in that circle. And if I just stop and do something repetitive and something that is like uh, nature walking, I just get lost in that freedom, and then I can start getting downloads or even dishes or cleaning out a space. These things that are kind of like a mindless task takes away, and then my solution slowly comes in. So there's something about that. Something, and I also feel like there's a lot of worry and something about not focusing on the worry, but what you can do. And I feel like with this new moon energy, you can really harness what is it that you're trying to do and start that initiation, especially with Aquarius energy. So I didn't mean to go off on that tangent, but we went with it. You know, sometimes you get the messages and you just got to go with it. So what I was going to say is usually how I structure these is I go over cards and then we do an energy clearing and a visualization. I channel the energy clearings and the visualizations. They it feels more natural. I ask my spirit team to help me with those, and we just go through them. They change every video, and so with the new moon, you are initiating something or calling something in new that you want to grow over this time period, and then at the full moon, we would release. So I did get these beautiful new cards, and I picked these out. I did not pull them. It is the new moon in Aquarius, and I just wanted to use them as like the vibe, and I think I'm going to do the video thumbnail with them just because they are, I love the cards, and I will probably do a deck review on those. I haven't really used them. This is the first time I'm using them. And so with that being said, I will get into our cards. So the guidance, the angel guidance I pulled with the Kyle Gray deck is do the work, and then earth and grounding. And I feel like with the earth and grounding, you know, Aquarius energy is air. It is the water bearer, but it is an air energy, and it can be very innovative, and I just feel like there might be a lot of activity in the upper chakras of like just air going around and around. And so I think they're really asking us to ground. And maybe that's why I started talking about like meditation and more of a moving meditation than actual meditation, because I feel like when we meditate, we always focus on these upper chakras. But if you meditate, focus on the lower chakras or the energy, it actually feels important to have the energy go up and then back down and then really anchor into the earth. Um, and so just be aware of that. If you are getting taken away in that bubble of thought or thought process, to ground yourself and take that nature walk or that walk outside. And then doing the work, what I feel like this card is thing that you've been avoiding, to start breaking that down. The thing that you are afraid of doing, start doing it. There's a reason that your soul, your mind, your desire has brought that to you. And if you're pushing it away out of fear or that's too much work, I definitely feel like this is time to start working towards that or to start initiating it. No, you won't have it done tomorrow, depending on what it is, but I feel like this is not something that would be done overnight. It is something that takes time and energy, and I even want to say community to build. And maybe that's just for myself because I am going through changes as well, like all of us. And it feels like something you kind of just need to start and not waste so much energy avoiding, because if you just start, it would be done sooner rather than later, and the the energy spent avoiding it is taking up too much time. And then let's get into our tarot cards. So I just asked for clarity, and the immediate thing that came up is I used 2 decks and we got death twice. And I just feel like this is a major transition period. So, whatever transition that you are going through, this is a time to really set the trajectory of where you want to go. And I'm going to the eights as well. So we got 8 of Cups and we got 8 of Pentacles. So mastery and, leaving what is not needed anymore. And I feel like with those two, there is an aspect of emotional knowledge of what is what you need to surrender and know that you are able to achieve, because you have succeeded or have accumulated so much knowledge in your life that leaving this, even though it's hard, you are capable of more, of greater, of achieving. And it really feels like, that death and renewal of the death card. I know for this week I did, or sorry, last week it was the Ouroboros, which was the snake. I pulled that for the week ahead, and I just feel that. I feel like that regeneration, that released to renewal. And even with the Judgment card, it's the same thing. It's like that initiation of letting go, surrendering, and to allow something new to come in. And um I was nudged to say something about a bridge, and it actually is something that I thought of I was driving home from work. I live in LA, so surprise, there's traffic, and or not surprised, but I just saw a car like just go drifting through severe packed lanes, but he just did it and went all the way to the from the right lane all the way to the carpool lane. And I was just like, wow, that guy did not get hit, didn't get crashed into, didn't hit anyone, didn't kill anyone, and he just did it. He wasn't even in a lane that he was like, I'm saying he, but the person, they started from the on ramp and just went like it wasn't even the part where you could start merging. And um at that point I just thought, or I heard the bridge, and I just know I have to, it's hard to explain, but it felt like initiating something and not fully knowing the steps, but starting to walk across a bridge, which is part of the surrender part of not knowing. You have a direction, but you don't know how this is going to end or how it's going to go, but trusting those steps and that bridge and allowing that surrender and that um, allowing yourself to be guided on the path that you don't know where it's going to go, and trusting that you will reach your destination. And hopefully that makes sense, because I don't feel like I'm explaining it right, because it was just kind of concept that just dropped in my um, understanding, and I understood that there had to be more trust and surrender, and that it was that bridge that I needed to cross in order to get from where I'm at to where I'm going. And I can't control everything. And so, with that, I will actually, the other cards that we received were the Hangman and the Courage and Strength card, which is very Leo energy, and then Pisces energy with the Hangman. And I feel like it is seeing things from different perspectives and having the courage and the bravery to make those changes and to allow and follow what is not the norm, um, and kind of breaking. Uranus vibes are coming up with the energy of rebellion and not going with the norm just to be part of, but breaking free and creating something new. So hopefully that makes sense for people. I'm just going to look over the cards real quick and see if I am drawn to anything else. And again, I'm drawn to the death cards, and I just feel like um transition, changing from the known to the unknown, and trusting that transition, and really letting go of the things that you have been holding on to that you no longer need, and trusting spirit, trusting yourself in the decisions that you are making. Okay, I don't see anything else that I'm drawn to, so we'll go ahead and move on to the energy clearing. So pause the video if you want, get yourself comfortable. Pause it and come back to when you feel comfortable with doing this, but we'll just do a quick energy clearing and then visualization. Sorry, the dogs barked, so I stopped the video, and I will go into the energy clearing and visualization. And so just make yourself comfortable however you want, and I will start this. So just take a couple clearing breaths. Okay. We're going to call Archangel Michael to step into our right, setting a bubble of protection around us. Now you can gently, with your breath or with your hands, expand that protection to include the room that you're in, your house, however you feel comfortable. And just feel his protection and his strength and courage wash over you with blue flames, blue energies. He is bringing in the element of water. You can allow that water to rush over you, to flow through you, to cleanse your energy and remove anything that is stagnant or stuck. If you feel called to, you can brush or comb through your energy however you like to remove and clear any energies around you. Next, we call in Archangel Gabriel. She brings a flower of light. You can accept it if you want, or she can place it near you. And just allow the golden rays to wash and flow through you. She brings courage, strength, and love. She reminds us to connect to the sun and allow that energy to flow through us and to us, energizing our bodies. Next, we ask Archangel Uriel to step forward in front of us, bringing his flames. Allow the red flames to clear any energy that no longer serves you. Initiate any passions, any projects, anything that you want to start moving towards, allowing his flames to touch your solar plexus and your heart and to start that initiation of creation. You can ask him for clarity on steps. He brings illumination and knowledge. And then we ask Archangel Raphael to step in behind us, bringing his cool earth energy of healing, of love, and just allow this green energy to flow through you, healing any aspects that you need on emotional, physical, mental, and soul level. Just feel those green energies moving through you. Surrounding your heart space with green energies, plant energies and vines of growth, spreading throughout your body. Next, we're going to anchor into the earth, allowing her to hold us, really feeling the support and love the earth always provides us. And then we connect to the divine above, allowing clear, light energy to gently touch our forehead and spread throughout our body. It can move in waves, it can move in a circular motion, however it is being presented to you. Through your neck, through your shoulders, your heart space, your arms and your fingers, your torso, your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees, your lower legs, all the way to your feet and into the earth. You should feel anchored and safe in these energies. We're just going to take a couple breaths here. And then we're guided to change locations to a beach. And just imagine the setting of the beach, the noise of the waves, the texture of the sand, the landscape around you, the sky above you. Hear the waves and the wind. Feel the mist of the waves of the water on your skin. Feel the breeze of the air, of the wind. And on here, they're really asking you to find clarity, inspiration, and release. They're asking what is lighting the way. And just look at that. Are you there under the stars? The moon's phase? Or under the sun? Is it sunset? Is it noon? Is it sunrise? Feel into your body. Where does this energy feel activated? Breathe into that space. Okay. I feel like there has been an activation. And just acknowledge it and know that whatever steps you take next are supported and guided. And when you're ready, you can return to your body, to this current moment that we're at. Feel your body charge from the light. And just slowly come back. You can sway gently, bring gentle movement to yourself, and return to this moment. Um, Thank you. I will just say that I felt a lot of activation in my heart chakra and my crown and my solar plexus. And I just feel like it is a confirmation that um, where I'm going is the right direction, even though, it's a little foggy right now, but I will find the way. And I don't know if anyone needed to hear that, but hopefully it helps. And um, I had some throat activation too, and I definitely feel like there is a call to find your voice and to express, and that is for myself as well, and not to hold back um, using your expression. So wherever you felt the activation, I do recommend journaling or doing that meditation or that walking meditation or whatever you feel called to move forward on. And I hope everyone has a very wonderful week and enjoys the Aquarius season. And um, lots of love and light to you guys. Well, thank you. Have a nice one. And thank you for checking out my video. All right. Bye.